Hi there. In this segment, we will show how to perform the Cantanbro mass loss test according to AASHTO TP 108. So this test method is used to indirectly assess the cohesion, bonding, and effect of traffic abrasion on asphalt mixtures. In terms of apparatus, we need a Los Angeles abrasion machine, we need a chamber, we need an oven, thermometer. Our specimens are usually design pills with a diameter of 150 millimeter and a height of 115 plus or minus 5 millimeter. These are usually lab compacted specimen, but could be as well taken from pavements, as known as cores. For lab compacted specimen, these could be mixed in the lab and then conditioned for 2 hours at the compaction temperature, then compacted to a height of 115 plus or minus 5 millimeter according to SuperPave. In terms of field-produced mix, usually we minimize any cooling potential of the mixtures. We bring back the temperature of the mix to the compaction temperature as fast as possible, and then we compact it to a height of 115 plus or minus 5 millimeter. First of all, once specimen and dry and brought to a temperature of 77 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to measure the initial weight of the specimen prior to conducting the test. So after making sure that our specimens are dry and left at a temperature of 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 25 degrees C, the first step consists of determining the initial mass of the specimen prior to performing the test. So to that matter, we need a weighing device. We want to make sure that the weighing device is zeroed, and then we're going to put the specimen on top of it, and then we're going to make a reading up to a single digit. It's going to be 4826 in this case. 0.0 grams. So once we determine the initial weight of the specimen before conducting the test, we're going to take off the lid of the machine. And we want to make sure that our Los Angeles abrasion machine is empty and clean. And then we're going to gently put the specimen inside the drum. And then we're going to close the machine with the lid and tie the screws. Once this is done, we'll make sure to close the chamber. And now we're ready to run the test. So we want to make sure that our machine is set to 300 revolution, and the machine will perform at a rate of 30 to 33 revolution per minute. So this test will take approximately 10 minutes. We're going to hit the start button. And then we can see the number of revolution is increasing until it reaches a value of 300. So the test ends when 300 revolutions are applied to the specimen. Then after that, all we're going to do is we're going to open the chamber. And then we're going to unscrew and take off the lid. Then we're going to take out the specimen. And then our next step will consist of cleaning a little bit the specimen with a rag or a piece of cloth. And then our next step will be measuring the weight of the specimen after performing the test. And then we're going to record the weight. And we should expect that the final mass of the specimen after performing the test should be lower than the initial mass of the specimen prior to conducting the test. Once both masses of the specimen are determined, the Cantanbro mass loss could be calculated as following. Initial mass of specimen minus final mass of specimen over initial mass of specimen times 100%. In this case, it will be 4826 minus 45, 76.1 over 4826, which is equal to 5.2%. The Cantanbro mass loss test is one of 3 required tests as part of the balanced mix design for the Virginia Department of Transportation. It's usually used to assess the durability of the asphalt mixtures. A mixture will pass the criterion for the Cantanbro mass loss test if it exhibits a mass loss lower or equal to 7.5%.